Well, I'm back, coming at you with another video. I'm not sure what the video title this will be. Maybe it'll be creating part three or something. For all those who have kept up with my previous videos of my lack of creating, because I am a shooter. The creating is more of a pun or a joke. It's not serious. I don't really create shots. I had my fair share of nice passes in this video, but not really. It's more just me shooting and shooting some more. And the occasional layup, the occasional step back three, I guess, if you want to see that. Stay tuned for this video. um, First thing I'm going to talk about the Celtics. We are one game away from the NBA Finals, a place we have not been in around 12 years. Um, it is exciting. It is it is scary. The team that we probably will play with is the Warriors, who have done it before, and we are a younger team who has not done what the Warriors have done at all. But this could be our first chance at the finals, and yeah, I mean I'm excited. I'm excited as a Celtics fan. A lot of adversity that we fought through in these playoffs. A lot of adversity that a lot of the teams fought through to get here. All four teams are left. So obviously credit to them and credit to the teams they even lost. Like even the Bucks, uh, maybe they played well. Um, you know, they played well in the Celtics series at times. Losing Chris Middleton definitely hurt them, but they definitely fought through adversity. They definitely they definitely could have won that series in six, but the Celtics were able to persevere after the crushing Game Five loss that almost broke me, almost. But yeah, very excited as a Celtics fan. Um, you know, and gotta. I also have to acknowledge how grateful I am as a Celtics fan because usually the average NBA fan doesn't really get to see the NBA team in the finals. Um, so one game away. Hopefully we can close the deal, and that will be the end of that. Next thing I want to talk about is the Heat. What's gone wrong with the Heat? Um, a couple things that I think is wrong. Just me, in my humble opinion. Um, yes, Jimmy Butler is playing subpar. Yes, Kyle Lowry and Struess combined for 0 of 15, was it last night? But I think the real the real issue I have with an All Star who has suited up in this series is Bam. Um, Bam is supposed to relieve pressure. He's supposed right now, with Tyler Hero out, he is their secondary guy, and I just don't think he's very aggressive. He's not being very aggressive. I mean, some he got like two straight buckets when the game was over, and I mean, he had one good game. In other games, he's not shooting. It's not like he's shooting a bad percentage, but the fact is that he's not attacking the basket when the Heat are really struggling from the 3 point line. I think they missed like 38 threes last night, and that's not going to get it done. But that could have been offset in a very low scoring game if Bam would have been more aggressive. Um, Bam is weird for me. He's certainly a talented player, um, awesome defensive player, and I love defense. Um, like he has a burst with the ball. He's fast for a center, move his feet. Good passer. Like, but what they needed yesterday was somebody to get in and just apply some pressure. Not saying Bam has to do something crazy between the legs, tween hezzy splash or whatever the bag Twitter wants to call it. Um, but just a little something, just a little something to put pressure on the defense. We were playing way up. We actually gave him 18 points last night. I think guarded him 1 on 1, and we played way off of him. And yeah, I mean we basically gave him those 18 points because we knew that Bam really wasn't going to beat us. The one game he did beat us, I really think is because Rob was out. Um, so the shot blocking threat was out the window. So maybe he felt more empowered. that game. Um, but just personally, I don't see it with Bam. Um, and obviously Jimmy Butler needs to play better. Um, obviously back to back games where not much is coming from him, and maybe that's the knee, maybe it's just Celtics, Celtics adjustments, whatever it may be. One thing I am seeing is we are regarding him with Rob and Al Horford, and it is weird. Here's a guy who's averaging 30 points a game for the playoffs, who was before this series, and we're guarding him with big men. It's like we're treating him like a non-shooting big, and he wasn't really aggressive, and the shots that he shot were more of an afterthought. Um, so, I mean, if the Heat want to win Game 6, Bam and Jimmy had to come out like this is their last game of this season. Um, but enough about them. I'm not really going to talk too much about the Mavs and Warriors series, but the Warriors, again, the Warriors look good. Um, aside from the last game, down almost 30, they almost came back, which would have been insane. But again, I think this series ends tonight with the Warriors winning at home, and if it doesn't, I mean, well, that'd be pretty crazy. Then we got Mavs, Mavs going back to Dallas for Game 6. You never know, but I think the series ends tonight. The Mavs have had a good run. Um, it's very clear what the Mavs need moving forward. But hopefully, GMs and GM or front office, whatever, can get that done. Or Luka, obviously can get his free agency pitch going on with his Slovenian accent. uh, yeah, I mean, the Warriors. The Warriors are also. I mean, they're just a fun team to watch. When they get hot, I think it's unlike any other team. Just the amount of weapons that they have, not just Curry and Clay, but obviously Jordan Poole, who's really having a good playoffs, and it's really impressed the basketball world this season and in these playoffs. Um, and with that being said, I mean the Warriors. I guess the Warriors are the front runners for this for these finals. I would think. Um, since I really think that the Celtics can beat them. Um, you know, it's gonna be a biased pick, but I will. I think the Celtics, if the series happens, assuming everything goes right, the Celtics would win in 6 games. Now 6 games, like whoa, why not seven, right? But I think 6 games can mean like the Nets series was really close. Like it was a 4 game series, but I don't think either and none of the games were above double digits at the end of the game. So I think the games are going to be close. The Celtics win by I think being the more physical team, being the more defense and keeping the game low scoring, and obviously the Warriors who also play a great defense. Win this game by knocking down threes, um, and really and Curry just doing what Curry does. Um, I had to keep that explanation short because this is about the end of the video. But I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I will see you sometime soon. Maybe. Possibly. All right, bye.